Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 signs they're secretly watching you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, y'all. This video is simply about all the signs of how you know they watching you. Somebody drop in the comments and say they watching me. Yes, sir. Listen, I want to get deep into this video, y'all. But before we do this, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel if any one of these signs resonate with you. Yes, sir. And make sure you drop in the comments, once again, chosen ones, and say they watching me. We about to get funky with this one, y'all, because it's some people who watching you, okay? It's some individuals. They looking at everything that you do, but they'll never tell you because it's you. Okay, and so the first sign of how you know they're secretly watching you is gonna be this, y'all. They view but don't engage. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, chosen ones, they view but don't engage. Reno, what do you mean by that? Understand this, y'all. When I say a person view but don't engage, they watch every single thing that you do, but they don't say nothing to you. Okay, this can come from IG stories, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Thread, Kick. I don't care what you want. Any other social media platforms, even on your job, even at your school, they watch you. You ever went to your job and you know you clean, okay, but ain't nobody said that, hey man, you look nice today, or hey girl, you look good today. Ain't nobody said nothing like that. They're viewing you. You can see them on the corner of their eye just looking, they see you, right? They see you. Somebody drop in the comments and say they see me, but they looking at the corner of their eye and they don't got the guts. They don't got the courage to say, hey, you look nice. Or just a simple, hey, how you doing, right? And so that's what I mean by they view but don't engage. They can look at you all day, but they won't give you a like on your picture. They won't say, I like you in person. They won't say, hey, dog in person. They won't say nothing. Why? Because they view but don't engage. Well, why do they do that, Reno? Understand this, y'all. It can be pride. It can be hate. It can be envy. It can be any of those, y'all. But what people don't realize is pride come before fall. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say pride come before fall. So, Reno, what do you mean by that? Just because a person is so prideful and they so up here, so uppity, right? They can probably miss out on a blessing by dealing with you or rocking with you, or not even just only with you, but by dealing or rocking with somebody else that they may know, right? Or maybe it can be a stranger. But what I'm saying is they can block their own blessing because they so prideful, right? Understand that, y'all. So people are gonna view what you're doing, but they won't engage with what you're doing. Okay, they gonna watch, but they won't say that you look good. They gonna watch, but they won't say they like you. They gonna watch, but they'll never tell you because why? It is you. Okay, you probably done posted, some of your greatest work on social media. They look at it. They look at your stories. They see what you're doing, but they're not engaging with you. Listen, y'all. I seen something where it says post your business, no matter if you get 1 like. And that's the same mindset that you got to have throughout anything that you're doing in life. Whether it's your business, whether it's yourself, whether it's your kid, your child, your relationship, whether it is your accomplishments, your achievements, whatever you have attained in life, keep that same mindset of, I'ma still post it, I'ma still show it. No matter if I get 1 like, no matter if I get 0 like, I don't care if it's just my mama liking it, my sister, my brother, whoever. But keep going because they see you. Somebody drop in the comments and say they see me. They see what you're doing. They see where you're going. They see where you're headed. It's a lot of people who can see exactly what's inside you, but they won't tell you because it's you. Once again, y'all, people are prideful. Once again, y'all, people don't want you to get the big head. People don't want to tell you who you actually are because they're afraid that you may find out. But the problem is you already know. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I already know. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I already know. Reno, what you saying to me right now? People gonna view you all day, but they'll never engage because they don't want you to know that they are watching. It's some people secretly spying on you. And I'm talking about they watching. They literally spying. And the reason why I call it spying, y'all, is because it's one thing to watch a person and it's okay for them to know that they're watching you. Like, bro, I see what you're doing, bro. I see what you're doing, sis. I like what you're doing, bro. I like what you're doing, sis. And it's another thing to sit there and watch a person like this. I don't like that. But they ain't letting you know that they don't like that. Or they may be looking and, I like what they doing, but it's not me, so I won't tell them. It can go both ways, y'all. Right? It can go both ways now. So be mindful. You're going to have people who hate and you're going to have people who love. But at the end of the day, everybody is going to be watching. But some people just won't tell you that they're watching because it's you. Okay? And so if that first sign resonated with y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and let me know it resonated, all right? And with that being said, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and say they watching me. I'm telling y'all, chosen ones, they are secretly spying on you, but they'll never tell you because it's you. And that's why I spy. Just like a little ninja, just like somebody who working for the government, or the secret society, right? They got spies. You got spies. You got people watching your every move. You got people watching everything that you do. Why? Because they don't want to tell you that they're watching you because they don't want to give you the glory. They don't want to give you the satisfaction. But what they don't realize is they missing out on a blessing. All right? That's their loss. It is what it is, y'all. So the second sign of how you know they're secretly watching you is going to be this, y'all. They are copying what you do. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to say it one more time for y'all. They are copying what you do. Now, listen. I came to confirm and let you know. No, you are not tripping. You ain't tripping. They tripping. Okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm not tripping. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I'm not tripping. Now, Reno, why you say that and why should I not be tripping on this? Okay? Understand this, y'all. You probably seen somebody, get the same type of shoes that you got after you got them. But you said, nah, man, that's my homie. They just like them same shoes. But then you got you a shirt. And they went and got the same shirt that you got, same color and all. If they was the same size as you, they would have got the same size. And you said, nah, man, they probably just like the shirt. It is what it is. Then they went and got the same pants. Now you like, hold on, bro. Something going on. These folks are looking like cartoon characters out here because they are pure copying you. They are straight up copying you. Okay? And so that's the same thing with your business. They probably trying to copy your same business idea. They probably trying to copy your same social media. They are social media accounts, right? They trying to copy everything that you do. And so you're really giving them the benefit of the doubt because you're like, nah, that's my homie, that's my friend, that's my family, right? They won't do that to me. I got news for you. They'll do it to you. Just like they'll do it to somebody who they don't know. Okay? Understand this, y'all. In the scriptures, it says a friend will draw closer than a brother. Okay? A friend will draw closer than a brother. So, Rena, what do you mean by that? A brother is quicker to cross you faster than your friend. Now, let's not get this twisted, though. A friend will still cross you. A lot of times, friends will still cross you. But according to the scriptures, it says that a friend will draw closer than a brother. And so what I'm saying is, y'all, some of the people who are in your circle, your inner circle right now, they copying every single thing that you're doing. They're copying the way that you do it. Let's just say you have a person who you've been friends with for all your life, pretty much, right? You've been friends with them. And they've been sitting here watching everything that you do. But you're not noticing the transition that they're beginning to take. You starting to notice that they're starting to do exactly what you do. They want to get the same type of job, the same position. They want to wear the same clothes. They want to do whatever is working for you. Whatever working for you, that's what they want to do. And it's simply because they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they can do it. They don't believe that God has given them a calling. They don't believe that God has given them a purpose. So what they do is they look at your purpose, they look at your calling, and they look and see how it's working for you, and they automatically think that it's going to work for them the way it's working for you. Okay? Listen, I need somebody to drop in the comments and say it won't work for you. Right? Why? Because they not you. It's a lot of people who are secretly spying on you right? Because they have plans on copying you. They want to do exactly what you do, the way that you do it, but it'll never work, okay? They're taking your whole swag. They're imitating everything that you do, right? It's okay to be inspired by somebody, but it's not okay to imitate somebody. Inspiration and imitation is two different things. I'm fine with inspiration. I'm fine with the person saying, Reno, bro, I like how you do your motivational videos. Reno, bro, I like what you do, man. I want to do something similar to what you do. That's cool. But if a person say, Reno, I'm going to change my name to Reno, and not only that, but I'm going to start preaching about the rich mentality. Hold on, bro. We got a problem. Hold on for a second. So you want to be Reno, you want to preach, you want to be Reno, so you want my name, and then you want to preach about the rich mentality. We got a problem. You got to find your own thing. Somebody drop in the comments and say, find your own thing. See, they are copying everything that you do, right? They see how it's working for you. They see how you getting all this attention. Attention, y'all, is the new drug. Let me say that right now. Attention is the new drug, okay? It used to be crack in the 80s, right? People used to smoke a lot of weed, and to today, they still smoke a lot of weed, right? Since the 90s. Matter of fact, the 70s, weed was real big too. But even in the 2000s, right? And up until now, people don't smoke weed. But now, these days right here, y'all, people want attention. And so whatever you are doing that's giving you the attention, or whatever you are doing that is impacting people's lives, they sitting back watching, and they like, I want to do the same thing as that. But instead of saying, you know what, hey, bro, can you teach me how you did that? And you know what, man, I'm inspired, but I want to do it my own way. Cool. Because at the end of the day, y'all, God has a calling for everybody. God got a purpose for everybody. But when it comes to you trying to be exactly like Moses, you trying to be exactly like Jonah, you trying to be exactly like Jesus. Well, okay, we can strive to be like Jesus, y'all, but you trying to be exactly like David, it ain't going to work like that. He gave each and every one of his prophets different callings and different purposes. And not only that, but he pursued each one of those callings and purposes differently. He didn't give Jonah the stick to part the Red Sea. He didn't, give Joshua the same stick that he gave Moses to part the Red Sea. No, he said, you know what? I'm gonna have you to walk the Red Sea, and we're gonna push that water back. We're gonna keep pushing it back until you get to that promised land. So everybody had a different way of how they pursued, and achieved and accomplished that calling and purpose that God has given them. He never pursued and accomplished and achieved each one of those callings the same way. He did it differently for each one of them. And so all I'm saying is, y'all, it's okay for a person to be inspired by you, but it's not okay for a person to imitate you, and let alone sit here and copy you and take credit. That's plagiarism. Somebody drop in the comments and say that's plagiarism. See, even when you go to school, chosen ones, y'all listen now. When you go to school, they gonna put it through a machine. Now, I don't know how they did in the 70s and how they did it in the 80s, right, 60s. But what I do know in these 2000s and possibly the 90s, they're gonna scan it for keywords to see if this was copy and pasted from Wikipedia or copy and pasted from any other blog sites or whatever. And they're gonna see if it's your work. And if it's copied, you're going to get a flat out 0 for plagiarism. How do I know? Because I did it when I was 9th grade, y'all. Don't judge me. But I was 9th grade and I was lazy. I'm actually a very gifted writer, right? I love to write and I speak. But in 9th grade, 15 years old, I was lazy, just trying to hurry up and get out to the movies, bowling alley. Y'all know how I go. But what I'm saying is I got a 0 because of plagiarism. But plagiarism doesn't stop in school. Plagiarism works in the real world. You can't take somebody's whole swag and their whole sauce and try to be like them. You can't take their work, take whatever they said. Even when you write something and quote something from Martin Luther King or whoever you listening to, or whatever book you read, even when you quoting them, you gotta cite it. You gotta cite your work. Somebody drop in the comments and say, cite your work, okay? If you're going to imitate what I did, at least say, look, y'all, I got this all from Reno. Look, y'all, I got this from Edward. Look, y'all, I got this from, from this particular person. Whoever it is, this is who I got this from. But these days, y'all, they try to copy you and take credit. That's plagiarism. And so you got to understand, y'all, they are secretly spying on you. They copying everything that you do. You make a post like this, they want to make a post like this. You wear a shirt like this, they want to wear a shirt like this. Reno, what you saying right now? They are secretly spying on you. And you just going to have to accept the chosen ones, okay? And so if that second sign resonated with you, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and let me know, y'all. So we're going to get to the third sign of how you know they are secretly watching you. They notice when you stop, okay? They notice when you stop. All right, so Reno, what do you mean by that? Let me tell you this, chosen ones. When I say they notice whenever you stop, you ever had that friend, that family member, right? They always get on you when you're not doing something. But whenever you are doing it, they seem to forget to tell you that you did good, or I see what you're doing. I notice what you do. I see you. You ever notice how they forget to tell you when you're doing something great, but they got all the energy in the world to tell you when you haven't did something so great, or when you stop, or even taking a break? You ever had that person in your life? Well, that's how this kind of work right here, y'all. It's some people in your life, they notice whenever you stop. They notice when you stop going to school. They notice when you stop working at that job that was paying you a whole bunch of money. They notice when you ain't got your car no more. They notice when you ain't got your house no more. They notice when you ain't posting them daily motivational quotes, or when you're not posting every single day. They notice. But see, the problem is right here, y'all. They're really telling on themselves. That show you that they watch. Because here's the thing. If a person is not watching you or secretly spying on you, they wouldn't be able to tell you if you kept going or stopped. They wouldn't be able to tell you if you had a red shirt on or a blue shirt on. They won't be able to tell you that. But see, they can tell you everything that you've been wearing. They can tell you where you've been and who you've been doing it with. Somebody drop in the comments and say they watching me. Understand what I'm saying, chosen ones? So it's very imperative to realize that people are secretly spying on you. Don't take what you're doing for granted. I don't care if you get 1 view. I don't care if you get 100 views. I don't care if you get 1,000. I don't care if you get 10,000. There's always somebody watching you. Why? Because you are an inspiration to somebody. You are impacting somebody. You are helping somebody. Just because a person don't say, hey man, you doing great, don't mean that you're not doing great. And this is where I believe that a lot of entertainers, us influencers, people who are in position can suffer from being uncertain of themselves, because just because we didn't hear Tommy over here or hear Keisha over here say, you doing great, we don't feel like we're doing great. Just because we didn't hear the teacher said or the coach said, we don't feel like we're doing great. And so I'm giving you this message to let you know we got to do better. Number one, they are secretly spying on you, so keep going. Number two, you are worthy. Number three, you do have value. And just because a person is not telling you how much value that you have, or telling you that you are great, you're wonderful, or telling you all these different things, doesn't mean that it does not exist. You have to realize that you are impacting somebody. Somebody is watching you. I don't care if it's on a small scheme of things. It's something that you can do that they can't do. It's something that you've been doing that they've been watching, and it's been helping them get through their very day. And so as you understand and receive this message, okay, you got to realize that people are secretly spying on you, but you just got to peep the signs. People are going to notice whenever you stop. And whenever you hear a person say, well, why you stop making those type of posts? Well, why you stop doing it like that? Well, why you start doing it like this? Oh, I seen you was over there with this person. They start saying all that type of stuff, y'all. That means that they've been watching you. They've been spying on you. They just haven't clicked like yet. They haven't been telling you until they got in your presence. They notice whenever you stop, but it seems like they don't notice whenever you've been going. But little do you know, it's been keeping them going. But once again, y'all, they secretly spying on you, but they'll never tell you because it's you. They don't want to give you the satisfactory, okay? So understand that, y'all. Somebody drop in the comments and say they watching me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say they watching me, okay? The fourth sign of how you know They're secretly spying on you. They are great pretenders, okay? Let me say it louder for the people in the back, all right? Listen, y'all. They are great pretenders. So, Reno, what do you mean by that? They are acting like they haven't seen your posts. They acting like they haven't seen your accomplishments. They're acting like they haven't seen your achievements. They're acting like they haven't seen you over here with Lil Baby. They're acting like they haven't seen you over here with this celebrity, going traveling, going over here with this person, doing this. They acting like they haven't seen it, y'all. Okay? They are great pretenders. Oh, you had went out to Jamaica. I didn't even know. Oh, you had got that promotion. I didn't even know. Well, how didn't you know when you followed me on Facebook? Make it make sense now. Somebody drop in the comments and say, make it make sense. Or how do you not know that I've gotten a job promotion and we work at the same job? Make it make sense. So understand this, y'all. They are great pretenders. They are great at acting like they don't know what you've been doing. They are great at acting like they didn't know that you graduated school or got that great promotion or that big promotion. They great pretenders. They act like they haven't seen what you've been doing, but they watch your every move. They watch your very move, the things that you are doing. They watch these things, y'all, so you got to pay attention to this particular sign, okay? They follow you, all right? Or they are connected to some people who know you. So it's almost impossible for them to not know. It's almost impossible. You done been around that person, y'all, where you had them got this new promotion at your job. You done been around this person, and they was there when you got promoted. But they acting like they ain't see that, or they acting like they ain't know you got a promotion. They are great pretenders. How did you not know? You was right there when they gave me my award. You was right there when I got Employee of the Month. You was right there. But oh, so now you don't know now. Okay, I get it. You are a great pretender. Okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say you are a pretender. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say you're a pretender. Okay? And so all I'm saying, these chosen ones, is they are great pretenders, y'all. They are act like they haven't seen what you've done. They are act like they haven't seen your new music video. They are act like they haven't seen your posts. They are act like they haven't seen any one of your motivational videos. They are act like that, y'all. But the thing is, they actually have seen it. And they are secretly spying on you, and they're watching, and they waiting for the day for you not to post, so they can say, oh, I see you didn't post. What's going on? Oh, I see y'all haven't been posting your relationship. What's going on? Oh, I see you haven't been talking about your job lately. You still working? They can't wait. They can't wait. So I need you to take heed of that, y'all. Understand that they are secretly spying on you. And so everybody who watch you are not happy for you. I got to say this, y'all, and I'm going to move to the fifth sign of how you know. But I got to say this, y'all. Beyonce got over 100 million followers, but she only get 1 million likes. Now, I know somebody going to say, well, Reno, it's 1 million likes. Chill. Now, hold on. How do I got 100 million people watching me, but I only get 1 million likes? If I'm lucky, I get 2 or 3. But how do I got 100 million people watching me, but I only get 1.5 million? Now, quiet is kept, y'all. I get it. You got the algorithm, and you got this, and you got that. Whatever. But let's get to the facts. There's 100 million people watching this lady, but she only get 1 million, 2 million, 3 million likes, right? And she lucky 4, 5. But there's still not even 10%, 7% of her over 100 million followers. Well, what you saying right now, Reno? Everybody who's subscribed, who like your posts, who's watching you is not watching you with good intentions. Everybody who's watching you is not watching you with good intentions. Some people are spying on you. Sometimes you got a lot more haters than you got people who love you. Sometimes you got a lot more people who want to see you fall than you do want to see you rise. So realize this. Everybody who's watching you are not watching you with good intentions. You're going to have some haters too, okay? They are secretly spying on you. You don't think them people are waiting on her downfall, waiting on her to fall on stage, waiting on her and Jay-Z to break up? There's so many people are watching, right, liking those posts, but everybody is not going to buy a product from her. Everybody is not going to say happy birthday. Everybody is not going to be there genuinely. Some people are there for the ride or the rise, and some people are only there for the fall, okay? The fifth sign of how you know they are secretly watching you. It's going to be this, y'all. They're your #1 fans, all right? Let me say it one more time, louder for the people in the back. Listen, chosen ones, they're your number one fans. All right. So Reno, what do you mean by that? Exactly what I mean. They're your number one fans. How do I know? Listen, whenever you come around these people, they're going to be able to tell you about you before you talk about you. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. They're going to be able to tell you about you before you talk about you. So before you even talk about yourself, they are already talking about it. Man, I seen what you did. And this one right here, y'all, this can be negative or positive, right? And obviously, out of all the other signs, I'm sure you can find a positive out of it too, because like I told y'all, there's no good without no bad. There's no bad without any good, okay? Whenever you come around, they talk about the things that you've done, the things that you've accomplished. Why? Because they're your number one fan. So really, they happy. Really, they like, man. But they sometimes, y'all, going back to that pride word, some people are too prideful to tell you, right? But like I said, this can be negative or positive because, like I said, it can be positive because some individuals are like, man, just because I don't tell you, bro, doesn't mean that I'm hating on you. I'm a huge advocate of that. Sometimes you don't got to be up a person, you know what I'm saying, butt crack or inside they circle to be like, hey, man, I just want to tell you, you're doing a great job. Some people can be clapping from afar. Just like some people can be close up on you and not doing nothing. It can be some people clapping from afar, smiling. They're like, nah, I'm going to let them have that, right? And it can be some people up on you, and they just as mad, jealous, envious, right? And so, Reno, what are you saying right now? Understand that they're your number one fans. You can find the positive in that because maybe it's something that resonates with them that you're doing, but they just don't want to say, right? Or sometimes they're your number one fans, but they also your number one haters at the same time. And so you got to be mindful and aware of how a person is maneuvering. Once again, y'all, whenever you come in their presence, they're going to let you know, yeah, bro, I seen that. You were like, hold on, you seen it, but you ain't leave a comment, you ain't leave a like, you ain't share, you ain't do nothing. You just, oh, okay, I get it. Either it's your pride that's in the way, or either you just like, you know what? I'm a straight up hater, but really I'm a fan. I'm a hater, but really I'm a fan. And so y'all got to really pay attention to the signs. They are your number one fans. But what they're doing is secretly spying on you. They can tell you everything about you before you talk about you. And that's just a simple fact, y'all. And so if that resonated with y'all, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and say they watching me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say they watching me. All right. And so as I conclude this video, y'all be aware that you have fans, you have supporters, you have people who are watching you. I don't care how big the level is, and I don't care how low the level is, y'all. Somebody is watching you, and they appreciate the work that you put out. And some people are just pure haters, y'all. But it is what it is. Understand this. You ain't doing something right if you ain't got no haters, all right? So with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check out the links in any one of my descriptions. Check out any one of my books. And that's Fairly Unequal, Traumatized by Love, Rich Mentality, as well as 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership as well as my Patreon. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.